Isn't it amazing that we are living at a time where everybody is making up, and particularly for our ladies, it's personal, because every lady has a makeup kit. Your house, you have different things for your makeup, for your face, for your leg, for your neck, for your hair, and all that. And the idea of makeup is very, very philosophical. And I think when we come to the point where we realize how philosophical makeup is, we can appreciate it in its true sense. Makeup is English, and what it literally means is to cover up for what you lack. So what you don't have, you want to cover it up. You want to make up for it. For all of us who pass through the tertiary institutions, and maybe even in secondary schools. I know back then in secondary schools we are using the expression makeup test. So you wrote a test, you didn't quite pass it, and so the teacher comes back and says he's going to give a makeup test. Now, in a makeup test, it's not everybody that will be qualified to take a makeup test, right? If you have, I think, 7 over 10, you are not going to participate in a makeup test. The person who is going to participate in a makeup test should be somebody who scored below 5, right? But we have found ourselves in a dispensation and at a time when everybody is making up. Everybody just want to make up. We don't know what we are making up for, but we just want to make up. And that is what has given birth to the issue of living a fake life, because we all want to make up, and sometimes we just need to stop ourselves and ask ourselves, what am I really making up for? What is it that I need, I don't have, that I want to make up for? Because it is when we answer that question that we can really bring ourselves to the philosophical context of makeup. That makeup is not for everybody, right? And makeup is for every person who have realized that there is something that I need that I don't have. So it's not just about physical appearance and facial appearance or all that. It's not about the powder, the pancake, and all that. It's about there is something you don't have that you need. And the philosophical interpretation or context of makeup means that you have the responsibility to procure, to seek, to invest your time and your resources in ensuring that that thing does not become for you an excuse, right? It doesn't become for you a reason why you cannot achieve what you are supposed to achieve. It doesn't become for you a reason why you are not getting what you are supposed to get. It doesn't become for you a reason why you are not where you can be. So you need to make up for it. So if there is something you need that you don't originally have, the idea of makeup is that don't use it as an excuse. Don't think that because that thing is not there, then you're just going to give up, go back and relax. No. Make up for it. So there is a makeup, the makeup that matters. There is a makeup that doesn't really matter. The facial makeup, physical makeup, well, it matters to people that it matters to. But when we come to professional development, when we come to entrepreneurship, when we come to personal branding, when we talk about personal success, you have to make up for something. You have to make up for a knowledge gap. You have to make up for a skill gap. You have to make up for an experience gap. You have to make up for a networking gap. These are things that you may lack. You may make up for intellectual gaps. Things that you don't know, you have not been taught, you are supposed to be taught. You can continue to blame your teachers, can continue to blame your parents that they didn't explain it to you, they didn't tell you what it is. But that is not going to solve the problem. What will solve the problem is to make sure that make up for it. Why do we even take makeup? We take makeup because we think. But you see, it is easier when we think that we are the one that failed. We want to make up for it. But when we think that it is other people that have failed us, when we think that it is the system that have failed us, when we think that it is, when we think we're wronged, we're robbed, we feel like we don't have to make up for it. But that's not how life works. That's not how life works. As a Nigerian, there are so many things that the government should have provided for you that you are going to make up for. Because the government failed to provide it. You're not going to say that because the government failed to provide it, that you're not going to make up for it. So, in life, it is not only your failure that you're going to make up for. You're also going to make up for the failure of other people. Because the failure of other people in your life, your parents, your friends, your teachers, your institutions, your government, all of these people are people that can fail you, and you have to make up for their failure. So makeup is philosophical. Makeup is comprehensive. We must stop looking at makeup as just a thing of the face, a thing of appearance. We must start looking at it in context of capacity building. We must start looking at it in context of personal branding. We must start looking at it in context of professional development. That in the bid to become successful as an individual, there are so many things you have to make up for. You need to identify them and make up for them. Using them as an excuse is not going to take you anywhere. And I believe that if you can identify them and make up for them, the sky will not be your limit. Thank you.